rewards, but again, we learned them in this incredible journey of running.
Joining me for a panel discussion were 4 women from my book who helped me get faster and stronger after the age of 50.
Kirsten is an awesome personal trainer and a nutritionist. I presented this challenge to Kirsten. I said, look, I ran Boston at age 50, and then I went through menopause and promptly gained 8 pounds. You didn't talk about weight loss. Like when I said I wanted to lose weight, and you said, no, we're not going to talk about losing weight. We're going to talk about you gaining muscle. Why was that?
It's both muscle and body fat are essentially storage tanks for extra fuel. Your best bet was to build muscle, so you could store fuel as glycogen in muscle and therefore access it to do your training, which would make you faster and stronger and have a faster metabolism. So the more that you work muscle, essentially tear muscle, repair muscle, your body uses energy in order to do this. This boosts your metabolism. Muscle glycogen is also very healthy to have because you can access it easily. So in your case of doing long runs and hard runs, the more capacity you have for glycogen, the more you can benefit your runs.
You told me to cut out grains. No more pasta, no more rice, no more legumes, no more anything.
Because you were already in good running shape, so I knew that you would be able to recruit fat as energy in place of carbohydrate energy. And fat is actually a very useful way to train for endurance, is to eat more fat and to use your fat as energy. So the reason for cutting out grains and legumes was not that they're bad, but it was that they were essentially providing you with the same fuel had already in the fat that you were trying to lose. So the less you were taking in that fuel from food, the more you could access that fuel from your fat savings.
So basically you told me to get complex carbs from fruits and vegetables as opposed to more simple carbs from grains.
Yeah, and a lot of that was to cut the calories that you were eating so that you could use the calories that you had stored, as well as keeping your blood sugar level stable, which happens when you eat lower density carbohydrates.
Yeah, I mean, Kirsten warned me. She said, you know, after about a couple of days of this, you're going to start to feel really wonky and weird because, you know, you're cutting off this quick source of glucose to your brain. But I felt fantastic. Like, I felt fantastic because that fatigue cycle, like, can you just tell us quickly about...
Well, one of the things you didn't do was you didn't cut back on the fat you were eating, and if anything, you ate more fat. And you didn't
healthy fat, flax oil, avocado, no bad fats.
Yeah, so you consciously ate fat at every meal,
yeah. And
you consciously ate small
which curbed my hunger.
Yeah, and you ate a lot of vegetables. You weren't going carb-free, but you were eating carbohydrates that were going to be more slowly absorbed and just not as much glucose going into your bloodstream. So you stabilized your blood sugar, which made your brain feel content.
It did, actually. It took away all the cravings for everything except for wine.
Which you also asked about.
So it's never too late to be the athlete you want to be. It's also never too late to get it back.